On the western fringes of Hyderabad, surrounded by fantastic primordial rock formations, modern apartment, factories, and a village, is sprawling an ancient man-made lake. This lake in Telangana is declared as Biodiversity Heritage Site, first in the country for an urban water body. This lake, in the outskirts of Hyderabad, has become one of the biggest attractions for waterfowl and migratory birds, such as flamingos, egrets, herons, great cormorants, kingfishers, and others. Because of the high number of migratory species, this lake is every bird watcher's delight. Photographers in and around the city flock to the lake on weekends. Over 270 varieties of bird species migrate, visited and live every year. This is the story of India's first biodiversity site. This is Ameenpur Lake, the lake of migratory birds. In the Ameenpur Lake, the days start with golden hours. And started their work, and butterflies on the flowers. Ashiprenia starts calling for the attention of the other birds. These peahen roost in forest trees. The little Munias enjoying the winter spring on the pitches. The pigeons fly in the circles to better navigate. These birds have a great sense of smell, which they use to navigate. These birds are gifted with a strong and acute sense of smell. The local fisherman starts collecting fish which he already arranged a fishy net before. He carefully catches a fish from the net. And then sell them at the lake. A group of black-headed ibis, little egrets, pond heron starts quickly, grabs and eats the fish organs which was left by the fisherman at that lake. Longtail Strike. These birds, when perched on a bush, these are ultimate predators. They eat insects, butterfly. This strike starts eating centipede by fixing the centipede in the thorns without falling on it, and then eated them as alive. Green bee eater, also called as little green bee eater. These are found in different colors. These catches prey upon most of insects, but when they catch the dragonfly, they will catch them in the air and eats them on the perch until it gets whole swallowed. As Eurasian coot is giving attention for painted stroke for its nest protection, she started quarreling with stroke and other birds. When she realizes her nest to be safe, she gives off. The chicks and with their mother playing, and she was protecting her babies. Swallows are also called as Indian cliff swallow. It is found in South Asia. They are often found as big flocks, mostly use electric wires for rest. These are commonly found near water body canals, rivers and lakes. These birds can easily find their food. They eat insects and clay for building nests. These birds are commonly seen hawking for insects from the open fields, where they trap them in their wings and return to the nest after every tap to feed the young. The parents can be seen fluttering outside their nest at regular intervals as a way to teach aerial skills to the young ones. Baya Vivo birds. These are one of the most engineered bird in nature to build up their nest. They build the nest to show for the mate, how good I build the nest for you. When they build, they started flapping their wings on the nest to call her mate. Once her mate agrees, by showing phrase from the nest, he has to complete the nest with full long tube-like entrance shape. Greater flamingos. The greater flamingo is the most widespread and largest species of the flamingo family. These are likely to be only tail pink bird in any given local. They also have long, lean, curved neck and black tipped bills with a distinctive downward bend. They bent bills allow them to feed on small organisms, plankton, tiny fish. They use their long legs and webbed feet to stir up the bottom. They simply bury their bills or even their entire heads and sucks up both mud and water to access the tasty morsels within. Pelicans. These birds are often found regularly in Ameenpur Lake. These do not store fish in their pouch, but simply use it to catch them back to drain out water and swallow the fish immediately. These large birds use their elastic pouches to catch fish. These pelican fish by swimming in corporate groups. These form a line or U-shape and drive fish into shallow water. Painted stork. This bird is regularly found in Ameenpur Lake. It was found on trees, branches. The bright orange face with pinkish legs and speckled band. Painted storks feed in groups in shallow wetlands. They feed mainly on small fish. Lesser whistling duck or Indian whistling duck. These feed on small fish, frogs and worms. A deep voice like quick sound is heard from them. They breed during the monsoon. Indian spot-billed duck. Ashiprenia builds its nest close to the ground in a sharp tall grass. It's built its nest like flimsy cup made by sewing several large leaves. These birds mostly breed from April to September. Pipit. These are small passerine birds with medium to long tail. Pipits are active feeders seen moving around and standing upright often. The larks. Ashy-crowned sparrow. Lark is a small sparrow-sized member of the lark family. It is found in the plains in open land with bare ground, grass and scrub. The males are well marked with a contrasting black and white face patterns. While females are sandy brown, looking similar to a female sparrow. Red-napped ibis, also known as Indian ibis. Unlike other ibises in the region, it is not very dependent on water and is often found in dry fields, a good distance away from water. This species is less aquatic than most other species of ibis. It has curlew-like long down curved bill and reddish flesh color legs and feet. Black drongo. It is a common resident in India. It is also called as king crow. It commonly perches on electrical and phone wires around our homes. It waits for the prey to catch. Egret. Egrets are herons which have white or buff plumage. Great egrets are found near water, salt or fresh, and feed in wetlands streams. They share prey by walking slowly or standing still for long periods. Scaly-breasted Munia or spotted Munia, a beautiful, attractive small songbird of grasslands, fields and agriculture areas. Munia eats mainly on grass seeds and other small insects. They move in flocks and communicate with soft calls and whistles. Jacobin cuckoo. It is often found in Africa and Asia. It is partially migratory. It is a bird with black and white plumage with a fancy crest on the head. The greater council are a crow peasant. This is a large bird that resembles a cross between a crow and a peasant. River tern. The Indian river tern is almost found on fresh water. White-brown wagtail. These are insectivorous birds and mainly feed upon caterpillars and spiders. It will constantly wagging its tail. The white-brown wagtail is a resident beetle in India. Red-wattled lapwing. They are ground birds that are capable of perching. The diet of lapwing includes insects, snails, mostly picked from the ground. Kingfishers, common kingfishers. It is often found in Ameenpur on perches. If you observe, it will catch the fish. Grey-headed swamp hen, similar like chicken-sized bird, with its large feet, deep bright purple blue and red bill, and reddish legs. Black-winged stilt. These are with long hot pink legs and long very fine bill. Feeds by wading in water, picking its bill from the water surface. They feed by picking at aquatic insects, crustaceans, spiders, worms, and small fishes. Brown-winged jacana. The jacanas are a group of tropical waders in the family. They are found in tropical regions. They are noted for their elongated toes and toenails that allow them to spread out their weight on floating. Common sandpiper and spotted sandpiper. These are small bicolored sandpiper which often bobs its tail in a distinctively wagtail-like manner. Found in a variety of wetland habitats, mainly found as singles or in small groups. Common sandpiper are small to medium-sized birds. Sandpipers are ground feeders that dine on crustaceans, insects, and worms. Like these birds, there are many other migratory birds visited every year, and every year it goes on increasing. And some will stay throughout the year and some will migrate. This is the story of Ameenpur Lake. Save the nature and save the birds so that our next generation will enjoy on the real than in the books.